All right, basketball fans, Raptors basketball, holy crap. 612 days between wins, and the Raptors finally get their first home win. I'm excited, and I'm going to tell you a lot about why I'm excited. First of all, I have spent the last 48 hours, pretty much nonstop, talking crap about Fred VanVleet and how selfish he played in the last game. And a lot of people are probably saying to me right now, man, don't you look stupid? No, this is exactly what I've been asking for. Okay? If you understand basketball, you understand that this is exactly how this team needs to play. And this is the first game, even the Boston game. I will tell you, they blew Boston out, but they did not play this well. This was the most complete game that the Raptors have played all season. I would argue this is the most complete game that Fred VanVleet's probably played in his whole life. This was amazing. Okay? So if you're expecting me to come here and talk crap about Fred VanVleet because I was talking crap about him for the past 48 hours, I'm not going to do that. I will tell you right now, A+ for Fred VanVleet. Perfect performance. Exactly what we've been asking for. A lot of us have been saying, we got to let Scottie Barnes initiate the offense. You got to get Dalano Banton. You got to get OG Anunoby going. And what happened tonight? OG Anunoby launches us off in the first quarter, and we never looked back in this game. This game was never particularly close. I mean, it was like up to 5-6 points, but it never felt out of hand for the Raptors. What a great game. OG Anunoby, 5 steals, and pretty much got them all in the first half. We were looking at the box score at the halftime. We were like, wow, can we get the OG Anunoby for Defensive Player of the Year started right now? Okay, Precious Achiuwa. Another game shooting under 50%, we will live with it. Gary Trent Jr., another game shooting below 30%. I'm going to live with it, okay? I am a notorious basher of Gary Trent Jr., but tonight, I'm not bashing anybody. This was, even for the fact that his shots did not fall, I will still argue that even at 4 for 14, Gary Trent Jr. played within the offense, and hopefully those shots will start to fall eventually. All right? Scottie freaking Barnes. I feel like every game, if you watch me, you understand how high I am on Scottie Barnes. But 18 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. All right. Oh, man. He is so close to becoming a guy that you can start to expect routinely triple doubles from. He plays the right way, and he played the right way tonight. Great defensively. You know what? The rookie rankings came out. The rookie ladder came out. Chris Duarte, number 1. Scottie Barnes, number 2. I'm sorry, but I think Scottie Barnes just set the record straight on that one tonight. Raptors win huge. All right. Now let's talk about Fred VanVleet. Before we get to Fred VanVleet, I want to give a big shout out to Dalano Banton. Okay. Now I have been on the record saying that I think Dalano Banton's a little bit raw. Probably needs some time in the G League. Oh, man, I got to learn to start trusting Nick Nurse, because the last game he made a big muck about it in the post game, where he was like, you know what, y'all should be asking me why I'm not playing Dalano Banton more. And he did something that I can't tell you that I would have expected him to do this. He went with Dalano Banton over Goran Dragic. Like, that took nerves, that took balls. And kudos to Nick Nurse, because it absolutely paid off. Who the hell saw Dalano Banton shooting 2 for 3 from 3? He was absolute energy off the bench. He finally gave that bench unit a pep. He pushed the ball, right? Indiana was always scrambling. Now, let's give it up for Raptors defense before I get to, my major kudos for Fred VanVleet for the amazing game that he played. Let's talk about the defense, all right? Domantas Sabonis, all right, came into this game, I believe, averaging 24 points per game. He got 9 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Possibly one of the worst games he's going to play all year. The Raptor defense was incredible. Okay, Scottie Barnes, Precious Achiuwa, OG Anunoby, and Fred VanVleet, Svi Mykhailiuk, okay, Gary Trent Jr. They were just all arms, and you could tell the Pacers did not know what hit them. Rick Carlisle was scrambling. Now, unfortunately for the Pacers, they did lose Malcolm Brogdon at the half, and he was on fire pretty much. He had 18 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He was going for a pretty big night. But I would argue, even with Brogdon, I don't think they were going to win this game. The Raptors won in a blowout, really. And I'm really happy for the Raptor fans. Now let's talk about Fred VanVleet Sr. All right, so let's talk about this. Like, let's have a discussion about what went right, what went so right tonight, and why am I so happy with Fred VanVleet with 26, 10, and 6. Shout outs to Fred VanVleet having a career high in rebounds. That's awesome. 5'11", getting rebounds. He was all over the place. Why am I so happy with this performance, and why was I so pissed about his 15 points, 17 assists performance last game? Well, as I alluded to last game, and if you guys haven't checked it out, go subscribe to Basketball Zone. Go check out the last video where we did Fred VanVleet. We had a real long conversation about ball dominance. We talked about how certain players really should not be dominating the ball that much, unless you're Damian Lillard, unless you're Steph Curry. And for everything you're going to say about Fred VanVleet, he's not those guys. But what he is this guy. And what this guy did tonight was incredible. Let's see the stats. 26 points, 10 rebounds, 4 of which are offensive, 6 assists, all right, 1 steal, shot above 50% from the field, all right, 6 for 7 from 3, right? Came into the game shooting, I think, 22% from 3. He was incredible. Lights out from 3 tonight. And you know what? If he had gone 4 for 18, I probably wouldn't have much to say about his performance tonight. I wouldn't be praising him, but I wouldn't be complaining about it, because what he did right tonight was, first, he got out of the way. All right. He didn't hold the ball. He didn't drag it up the court. There was a play where he just passed it up to Banton, who was open on the opposite side, and he allowed him to bring it up. And it was I'm like, I've never seen him do that, not even with Lowry. And he finally just gave it up. And Banton quickly drove it down the court, and boom, gave it to OG. OG quick, I think he got like a foul. And it's like, man, the quickness of this offense, this is the pace that the Raptors have to play at. They're not talented enough to go half court mano a mano with every single team in the league. I don't think they're talented enough to go with half court with 95% of the teams in this league. So this is the way. What you saw tonight, this is the formula. Length is strength. All right. Speed. This is where you got to be. So playing at this pace is going to help. Now, what else did Fred VanVleet do? He allowed Scottie Barnes to initiate the offense. And this is what I've been asking for 5 effing games right now, is let this guy create, because he creates great looks. He creates open baskets, and you saw it. Open baskets for Boucher, open shots for Gary Trent, cutting to the rim, open shots for Precious Achiuwa, who's been hammered with double teams and, contested shots at the rim where he's a little bit undersized. And Scottie got him nice open looks, and it makes the Raptors offense less predictable. I am not taking a dig at Fred VanVleet by saying that this guy cannot be Steph Curry. Nobody can be Steph Curry. But playing this way is a recipe for success for the Raptors going forward. So if you're asking me tonight, game ball goes to Fred VanVleet. Thank you very much, Mr. Fred VanVleet Sr. I'm not hating you right now. I'm not hating on you right now. We're going to put that on rest. I've been really it's been kind of crazy. So let's talk about the next game coming up, which is the Orlando Magic. We're going Jalen Suggs, Scottie Barnes. I mean, honestly, I think this conversation needs to die quick. It's not really the race right now. The race right now is Cade coming back, Scottie, and Evan Mobley, and maybe Chris Duarte, and Josh Giddey. I don't think Jalen Suggs has necessarily been that type of guy for Orlando right now, and the Orlando Magic are struggling. So for the Raptors, this is an opportunity to get back to 500 before you get onto the road, because once you get onto the road, you don't want to be playing catch up. All right. So this is me signing off. By the way, big shout out to OG Anunoby. God damn it. I love this guy. Great performance tonight. Great team win tonight. It was awesome. It was beautiful to see. This was beautiful basketball. This is the way it needs to be done. This is awesome. This is absolutely incredible basketball. I honestly think they're going to beat the Magic, but I have been wrong before. Mo Bamba presents a lot of length inside. I think I think this is gonna be a fun season if they can play like this. So if you're a Raptor fan, hang in there. Get Pascal back soon. Get Yuta Watanabe back soon. This is gonna be a fun season. Gonna be a fun ride. All right.